This stuff financial advice, not legal advice, for entertainment, educational purposes only, and anything I say is my opinion. Please don't make any financial decision based on anything I say in these videos. That being said, double check you're still subscribed to the channel. Double check your notifications are on. And if you hit that like button, double check it's working properly. Because these bad actors naked shorting the United States stock market are terrified of more people becoming aware of the fraud and corruption in the market. Listen, these bad actors and the banks that support them are running out of money, okay? They were able to artificially prop up the reverse repo because, they were under, not investigation, but they were being checked for risk tolerance. So they put all kind of money in a reverse repo. They took money from elsewhere to prop up the reverse repo, or they might have propped it up artificially. Who even knows? The bottom line is this. They lost $35 billion in one trading day, okay? $35 billion. These bad actors, these banks are running out of money. And the thing is this, and I told you guys in the previous video, even when you see the reverse repo go up, it does not mean that the bank's liquidity is going up, because you have other institutions that put money in the reverse repo overnight, okay? And 6 months ago, I had no idea this was happening. I thought it was just the banks, but you have other institutions that allow to park their money in a reverse repo also in order to get that overnight interest rate. But the amount of money available in a reverse repo is going down. 35 billion lost in one trading day. This tells me that the banks are hanging on by their fingernails. They don't have enough cash on hand, which tells me that if they don't have enough cash on hands, they don't have enough cash to keep supporting these bad actors, naked shorting AMC, GME, MULN, NWBO, GNS, Quant, and a whole lot of other stocks. I believe all we really have to do is be patient. And I'm not telling you to buy, hold, or sell any stock, but I believe so many counterfeit shares are out there in the billions, maybe even the trillions. So if retail investors didn't buy one more share and just sat on them, eventually the bad actors would be in trouble. But it cost them to maintain these short positions. Once we bought the shares, our cost is over. Our costs are over. But in order for these guys to maintain these short positions, they have to keep paying that interest rate. I don't know if they pay it monthly, quarterly, but it is costing them money. And if their liquidity is running out and it's costing them to hold these short positions, the banks are going to do what? They're going to margin call them. They are going to margin call them. And once they margin call them, if they don't have the cash on hand, if they don't have other collateral, there will be forced liquidations. And then they're going to be forced to start covering all their naked short positions. Well, even the real short positions. But the thing is this. They all work together to rob and steal from retail investors, pension funds, and institutions that follow the rules. We all know that. We have learned that over the last 5 years. But when the pressure is on, it becomes one man for himself. And when that happens, the banks are going to let the naked shorters drown. Okay, you saw what they did to Archegos. When the pressure was on, they let Archegos drown, and they let Credit Suisse drown with them. So, in my opinion, they've created so many counterfeit shares. Their liquidity is running out. That if retail investors didn't buy any more shares and just sat on the sideline, these bad actors would eventually crash and burn. Anyway, please leave some comments. Tell me what you think. Do you think it shows a lack of liquidity when they lose $35 billion in one trading day? Anyway, have a great day. God bless, and I appreciate y'all on this journey with me.